in terms of fake news, it's all, for my money, about Russia. Nothing else matters. I mean, he's clearly a weird narcissist who's desperate to pretend that he won the popular vote when he didn't, or that more people turned up for his inauguration than for the last fellas when they didn't. That's just counting. But why the fake news stuff? Because when the truth about Russia emerges, he just needs there to be enough doubt, you see. And how do you sow doubt? Well, you attack the justice systems of your own country, FBI, CIA, President of America. You see? You think I make this stuff up? You attack the free press while favouring utterly partisan and fraudulent media organisations like Fox News, or they'd be the partisan one, or InfoWars, that would be the fraudulent one, or Breitbart, which is a little bit of both, and that is, of course, the one that Steve Bannon essentially took into the mainstream. So you denigrate traditional trustworthy media, imperfect, but trustworthy. Denigrate that. Denigrate your own agencies, your own intelligence agencies, and your own Justice Department, and your own forces of law and order. So he's done that. So you can't trust the FBI, you can't trust the CIA, you can't trust the New York Times, you can't trust the Washington Post, you can't trust CNN, you can't trust NBC, you can't trust CBS. Who can you trust? Alex Jones, Breitbart, and Fox News. Woohoo! And even a year ago, you and me would laugh now, wouldn't we? We'd go, yeah, right, come off it. I mean, I know Americans aren't necessarily that up to speed with international relations and the state of the world, but no one's ever going to allow a president to persuade them to mistrust the FBI, to mistrust the CIA, to mistrust the Washington Post, the New York Times, the newspaper that did Watergate, for goodness sake. Yeah, no, you can't trust any of them. You can only trust me. And why should I trust you? Because I've just heard you on tape saying something that you have then described within an hour as fake news. You see? So there's no truth. There's no objectivity. It doesn't matter whether you believe A or B, as long as there's doubt, you see. So when the truth of Russia emerges, when it becomes utterly undeniable, it isn't undeniable. It's still deniable. Fake news. Fake news. You can't trust the CIA, you can't trust the FBI, can't trust MI5, can't trust the Washington Post, you can't trust the New York Times, can't trust anyone. Can't trust anyone. And that's why the meeting's taking place in private, so that he can come out, they can both come out and say whatever they want. There's no one there to check it. Fake news. And that's it. That's all it is. That's what fake news is for. It's just to take the sting out of the Russia truth. When the reality of his relationship with Russia, Russia's role in the election, Russia's role possibly in the electoral campaign, although that's, for me, less important, and Russia's role in Donald Trump's business history, which is really interesting. Really interesting stuff. Why won't he publish his tax returns? So when the real role of Russia in Trump the politician and Trump the so-called businessman emerges, he needs to be able to say, fake news. And I'd say he'd already got that in place. I think the work is done, actually.